just remembered I don't have my source set up for Discord. Immediate. My OBS set up for. Okay. Mm-hmm. It was entry on. Oh, so whatever the mode is, behind 70%, take the trade. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's pretty good. I've had some. That happens. I've been like using the data and stuff. I took took 3 trades today. Won them all. No, I bought a 150k top step account. I put that in the Discord too. Yeah, like end of days. Yeah. Like the only benefit. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, yeah, you can't. With the trailing drawdown, it's a scalper's world. You can't. No, exactly. Well, it's not necessarily bad habits. Just requires a different. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta like it. Like scalping is. It's pretty brutal if you're wrong. Yeah. No, well, what did I write in the Discord? I said, da, 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 oh yeah, I started thinking about it more. So like, because Top Step uses end of day, um, yeah, and they force you into like their scaling plan, so you can't over leverage. Well, yeah, but I'm like, I don't want to trade minis. That's kind of my thought process. But the 50k just doesn't give me the room to not trade minis. Yeah. So yeah, so like I just and then I started like thinking about it. I'm like, I looked at it. I'm like, okay, so the 150k has a 4k total drawdown and an end of day like so like it doesn't matter. So like I can risk $400 a trade, and I have 10 trades, and I know I'm good. And then as I like, and then it's super scalable because I still have 15 contracts, and their 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 payout sucks like initially with the 50% after 5 days. But my thought process is exactly. Like I can just scale it up, and because the top end is so high with the 15 contracts, like I can end up being like super heavy in a positive way, and just like scale the shit out of this thing. Whereas like the 50Ks, like on Top Step and Apex, they just the Apex sucks because it's trailing drawdown. So like right here, I'd be like, no, it's still trailing on Apex for the first 2,500. Doesn't matter if you pass. Yeah, but it's like you have to pass it with the 2,500 trailing, and then you have to basically pass it again with the 20. Like, yeah, it's just a headache. Whereas this is like, I just take the trade, I go break even like when I think it's fine, and it's like it either runs the target or it doesn't. It's just it's much less stressful. How do I add? I'm trying to add media source. No. Oh, application audio capture. There we go. That's new. Yeah. Discord momentum. Okay. Hopefully that worked. Here, you say something.
Testing.
Oh yeah.
Talking.
I caught you. I see it. I also see it when I talk. Oh, I think that's just feedback. It's not. It's not the
Yeah,
same.
because it's going to pick up everything that's happening in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't think that it will like make you sound funny by recording you twice.
Well, we'll find out. USD. Man, this guy trades YM that I know. He's like unreal at it. Like he called this buy at 520.
You're not streaming, and I'm not watching. Even if you were streaming, I'm not clicked on it.
Oh,
I'm just backtesting right now.
I thought I was streaming. Would you look at that? Oh, you're back
One,
testing.
1 second.
No,
Yeah, I just
you're
want to
fine.
finish this. Whatchamacallit.
You finish your back test. No big deal.
Yeah, I fucked up yesterday. I came home from going out with friends. Got home at like 4-ish, 5-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I just fucking crashed for like 2, 3 hours. It was like, oh, I was not smart because now I'm gonna have to go to sleep late. So I got up. I'm like, I want to go work. I'm like, that's not smart because I need to catch up on sleep. So I popped melatonin and just hung out in bed.
Gotcha.
All right,
Eight
why do
eight
you?
thirty. 1.5. And then we're gonna end up in transition. This is didn't make a new high. Oops.
Do you follow Kit ICT Concepts on Twitter at all?
No.
No. He fucking I get it because it's more of an ICT trade than DR trade, but like he's long CL. I'm like, what? He's long CL on that retracement.
Right here.
Yeah, not no. The third retracement.
He's long up here.
So no, sorry, the lower retracement. When it dipped back into that fair value gap that second time, yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's long from there. And I'm like, dude, it's a downside model. Like, what? Like, but I get it because he's talking about like he's trying to get a trade that like rebalances the range essentially to come up to like 50% or whatever of whatever range he's looking at.
Well, he's obviously up, but I
I don't see it. I wouldn't have taken that trade. Especially in oil, because like you said, it just doesn't trade like everything else. I don't know.
this is funny though.
Not quite 50%, but yeah.
Looked a lot closer. Yeah, oil just doesn't. It's not like all my NQ trades today were just like waiting for very specific things, and like this one was. I don't think any of them. Like most of them were 2R. Yeah, 2.4. 2.1.
Which is still like
2.9.
fine. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Which is still like great.
Yeah, I'm up 6R. I've got. Well, I'm up. I can't trade the Top Step account anymore today because.
You already hit 50% of your profit target?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Fucking A. You want to trade mine for me?
Yeah. If I trade any more, I gotta hit a fucking bigger target tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm keeping my risk pretty small. I'm trying to stay at like 150 or less on Top Step. It allows me some stupidity room
Yeah, but you're
to
trading at
fuck up a
50K,
lot.
right?
No, I'm trading at 150.
Oh, you are trading 150. Nice.
Yeah, basically, I was like, I'm gonna give myself 40 major fuck ups, and if I somehow pop the account on that, like, I should just stop.
That's a good thought process. You should never. I would say like 20 fuck ups, like 20 trades. Like if
Yeah,
you
yeah. No,
because
I agree. I was like, dude, I've said that before, and I've risked stop accordingly to get to 20, and I just like, no, I just don't care. Just like that's not good. So let's double that again,
wow,
and
yeah,
let's take this fucking serious. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
And it's
I
nice.
feel
I
you.
sold some stuff for the weekend to where it's like I have 2 months of like free headroom to pay for the academy and for the Top Step account.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, why rush it at this point? You know what I mean? And like today, I'm fully expecting to be a shit day because of the war and whatever the hell fuckery is going to happen. So I'm just not expecting a lot today if I even trade. Which I know we shouldn't be thinking about those things because we don't back test those things, but
Yeah,
it's in my brain.
it's impossible. I love. Actually, it popped up in my news. It was like the Dow Jones is up on the day because of the U.S.
Yeah,
Not
insert.
supporting
Yeah,
the Israel conflict, and I was like, the Dow isn't up because like stop. Like why do you like?
yeah, exactly. Insert theory due to what Price is doing to explain what Price has already done.
Yeah, like tell me like I don't even know how people believe this shit. I guess like I knew it was an algo like before DR. I just didn't like understand a lot of like the premise behind like why it does what it does. And it's like I never it never made any sense to me. Like you'd watch like gold would change like $15 on news. You're like, this doesn't like. It could be good news. It could go down $15. You're like, or I guess no, good news would make it go down. It could be bad news and it would go down. It's like bad news, bad U.S. economy news is supposed to make gold go up, not down. It's like this. I'm like this is fabricated.
Yeah, right.
They're like all-time highs. It's like, okay, but the U.S. economy is doing good. How is gold at all-time highs? Apparently, the U.S. economy is doing good. So how are we at gold all-time highs? Gold goes up when the economy's bad. So like something isn't making sense here.
Right.
Man, it's so funny. This short on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
I literally saw it tap this fucking weekly box, and I was just like, I feel like it's going down to the gap, and it like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was just like, holy. I didn't
I
short it
mean, that's.
because, but
I,
I
f-
think,
I feel like what is that? 80 points, $80 on gold. I feel like that's a big move on
oh, it's
gold.
huge. It's huge. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's not normal. It's like $100 move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not normal. That usually takes like the course of a couple like sessions at like on a good day.
Right.
Yeah, not normal. But I saw it. I'm like, fuck, we're at all time highs. We just hit the fucking weekly box. I'm like, I should
Mean
short this.
reversion.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
What level did it hit? What weekly level? +5,
um,
+8.
8. Yeah,
Yeah. I can't wait till he fixes the other indicators to where the monthly box. Wait, you say weekly or monthly?
this is the weekly.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So on the monthly box, you can trim the line to be closer to price so you can identify it easier. Um, line bar offset second from the top. Yeah. So I have mine like fairly close so that I can see
Oh,
it,
it's just the
those
8 point.
values.
I
Yeah,
see.
so I
I
can
see.
see
I
those
see.
values easier.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish it'd be cool like if he could label it too, like MB +5. You know what I mean? WB +5. But I know, just turn it off and on, but that's just me.
I think I missed this transition trade. Well, I didn't miss it. I'm not trading it, but I think I missed it.
Yeah, I mean,
I,
yeah, that's a probably a valid transition trade. It's like a goldfish. That is a goldfish. Inside the box, two closes outside, you tap back in, entry on your candle. Yeah.
yeah,
Stop's a little generous, but you saw something else, I'm sure. So
yeah. I just
it's
used.
11 points. Never mind. That's not generous at all. It's not bad. It just looks generous.
Yeah, no, I just used the midline of the
Fair
volume,
volume mode. Yeah.
but it was like this. Like I took this trade pre-confirmation, and then
Yeah, green box, stop outside the box. Yeah.
I wanted to take this trade, but I had already hit my fucking target.
So what do your normally risk on top step? You said what, 300-400?
Well, for this part, I'm risking like 1,200 a trade. I just want to get past the.
You just want to pass it quickly.
Yeah, like I don't want to
Yeah.
like you can if I can pass it in 2 days with no like, and they don't care. It's like okay,
Right.
because as long as I pass it, then like I can have whatever risk I want because it doesn't even like all that matters. So like the other reason I'm going with it is because once I'm past it, all I need to have is 5 profitable days to withdraw money. So it's like you can YOLO or you can like build smart. Like you have so much more drawdown than the 50K, and once the fee's paid, the monthly fee goes away. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, like why wouldn't I just? And there's like, was just weighing all my options. I'm like, I know that, like, my problem with my personal account is I just want to over leverage like crazy because, like, I make really good money already. So it's like making $300 in a trade doesn't fucking, as bad as it sounds, it doesn't excite me. It doesn't, like, it's like,
No, yeah, no, I agree with you. That's why, like, I sat here for weeks and I thought about it. I was like, I need to stop trading these small accounts.
yeah,
Like, other than my cash, because like I can't control that, right? But I'm like, oh look, it's $100. Woo! Like,
yeah, exactly.
it
Like,
fucking means nothing.
nothing.
Like, let me put the number on the fucking screen bigger to actually get some emotion out of me now.
Yeah, like, you know what? Show me like huge numbers and make it like like add zeros to the numbers that are actually there. Then I'll be like trading paper money but real money.
Right. Yeah, I was like, dude, I want more emotional skin in the game.
Yeah, so my goal is to be past this tomorrow, and then trading Wednesday. Hopefully, my first payout will be next week sometime.
Nice.
That's the plan, anyways.
Right. Oh, 809.
Uh,
We should have no news this week. Let me check.
no, there's no news today. Powell speaks tomorrow.
Yeah.
I even wrote it out. I said,
Oh, nice.
check news, retail sales, and good to trade. Careful for more, Mr. Powell. LOL. Fucking joke.
Do we have oil? Fucking inventory on Wednesday. Fuck.
That's fine.
Dude, it's got me like the past 6 fucking weeks every Wednesday.
Yeah, see, this guy, that man, oil's gonna fucking tank at close here. I don't know why this guy longed it, unless he just longed it to like.
No,
Oh,
he was going high.
no chance. Red box, wick
No, I'll tell
confirmation.
you. He posted his thing on Twitter.
This was
His
the
trade.
trade. He's a dummy.
Yeah, that I agree with because that's continuation of daily trend.
Yeah, we have no reason to believe. Like, we
He
just
was
left the weekly
targeting.
DR. We confirmed long in the
He was
ADR.
targeting 86.46.
What? So, well, if he's targeting 86.46, he should be targeting fucking 86.58. That's what you should tell him. He should actually be
Yeah,
targeting
no, he's
87.03.
he's using some indicator built by one of his people or whatever, where it's just like it's calling out equilibrium of the previous day range.
Stupid.
Previous day something, I don't know what exactly, but
Stupid. And the other reason I like Top Step is because as I scale it, I can still maintain the same risk, and I can move up to 15 contracts, so I can trade full contracts on CL and NQ. That's all I want to
mhm.
trade. Um, so it just gives more like ability.
Yeah, for sure.
I like Apex because you can have 10 accounts, but it's like paying for 10 accounts
This is
and then
ridiculous
having, well, it's not even the price. It's like you have, it's having to pass the
to
trade
manage them.
drawdown
Yeah,
twice
right.
on, like, it's just like if a trade runs $1,500 and then comes back to zero, you're like, oh,
You're fucked.
cool,
Yeah,
good game.
you're fucked. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You have to
actually,
like trail it like it's like a gnat's ass behind every single wick low or high.
yeah, actually, this trade would have fucked me. So my original target
Oh yeah,
was
100%.
was here, and it ran,
other than like if you trailed on the touch of the IDR behind the
Well,
candle wick.
yeah, but
Yeah,
you have to trail like on
yeah.
Top Step. Like you're just like so then like
On
you're
Apex, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
yourself both ways. You're like,
You
well, if
can't
it,
get target, and then you're taking way less profit.
yeah, yeah,
It's almost like with Apex, you have to do like 2R or 2.5 or something stupid.
yeah. All the trades today would have fucking smashed it, I guess. But it's like it's just stressful. It's not even stressful. It's annoying. Like I'm just like I don't like you're not for the people. Fuck off.
Right.
Like Top Step's rules are simple. Don't hit the $4,000 loss. Don't make more than 50%, or you have to like make
Yeah.
more. Merry Christmas.
Right.
But that's also why Top
And they
Step.
don't even have rules on news, where Apex does.
Well, I think all companies should have. I think all funded companies should have rules on news.
Yeah,
But
yeah. No, I agree, but I'm like, for the people that, for whatever fucking reason, want to trade news,
like
like you don't get screwed.
if a real firm like that you're trading through changes the parameters, like uh, like who are they? Why can I never remember?
Take
Uh,
profit.
no, like the actual company, AMP. No, yeah, AMP.
Mm.
Like on
Oh
news,
yeah,
they
yeah,
changed it
yeah.
to twenty
Yeah,
five
right.
percent.
Right. Yeah, I never talked
It's
about now.
like if an actual company where you have like your money changes what you're allowed to leverage, that just tells you that they know that
It's gonna
way
get
too many people
shitty.
are losing money and they're
Right.
protecting their people because there's no like it's your money, so there's no negative to them. If
Yeah, they're like, you want to give us your money? Okay.
yeah, like you over leverage, it goes the wrong way. They make their profits. Like who? Why do they fucking care? You reload your account, but obviously they don't want that because it's bad for business. So
Hmm.
they set limits. I could be wrong. Maybe it's they don't think there's enough liquidity in the market or something, but that doesn't. I'd be very surprised. Drop down to the 1 minute here for a second. Yeah, see? Fucked myself. Stop should have done a reduced stop.
Under the box.
Yeah, I
Fair value gap.
shouldn't have put it where I did. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, or even like behind that 5 minute wick low.
Yeah, I could have
Yeah.
just reduced the risk instead of moving to break even. I think I just
All
wasn't
good.
paying as much attention because I'm already where I want to be for the day. So it's like, what do you do? But yeah, the smart play would have been reduce risk, and then once we tapped in again and left, then you go break even. But here we
Damn.
are, and now
Yeah.
between here and here, we should get a new high, and if we don't, that would be very strange. 1 point. So it's actually really interesting. NQ has a. Where did I post it? NQ has a 92% coverage
Oh
ratio.
yeah, yeah. I saw that. It's way like, to me, I think what that tells me is like, even on the wicks when ES goes false, the DR box on NQ is just bigger, and it just doesn't have the velocity to go false. That's my assumption. But yeah, regardless, that's a very good stat to compare it to. Dear God, that's a candle.
That's a beautiful candle. Had I been managing my trade properly, this would
I should have just fucking gave you my account and traded that right there.
I I broke it all down on the replay before you got here. You'd see like why I saw this as a valid entry.
There's probably like decent data support too.
Well, yeah,
I'm,
the
I'm,
extension on a true day
and I
happens
say
right
I
now.
say decent because like it's negative 0.7. That's not great, but you got to the tick of the box on the next candle that made the low.
Well, this one
Yeah,
0.8 to 0.9.
negative.
So like
Yeah.
I refined the data, so it's Monday, ODR, 5 o'clock, green
hmm
box. I didn't put in long, but I could have, I guess.
Take out the green box. I'm just curious what the data set goes to. 19. Okay, so you cut it in half. Yeah, you have look at your mode. Yep. zero point 0.7
Yeah,
to zero point 0.8.
yeah,
Yeah, great.
and it's the same here. So
Oh,
well, it's
yeah.
0.6, 0.7 for both of them. So wait, this isn't. Oh, this is what it was. So the 0.8, 0.9 was
hmm
like the Hail
This
Mary.
is all, yeah,
It's,
exactly. Stop behind there. So stop with the IDR essentially.
yeah. So once this, so basically once this rejected here, and then it dipped
Yep.
up, like this was
Yep.
an easy trade. You're just like,
Yeah.
this is
Or if
either
you were patient and you got a gift and you bought the open, the green, the 3 o'clock open price,
the three
to
o'clock.
the tick of the box, green box, the green line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's us. If you were patient,
Well, that's if I had to guess.
obviously hindsight, but yeah, isn't it?
I gotta change my colors here. Colorblind
Wow.
garbage.
Yeah, that is a little past 50%, but yeah.
A little bit.
I'm gonna start looking at that more.
Man,
Man,
it's
J-Bell, how'd you find your laser entries? Voodoo magic.
yeah. But when this rejects this and dibs, like yeah,
hmm
you could put a better entry. Like you could put a pending,
Yeah,
or like while you're setting this up. Like it's my only complaint with this trade of eight shit is like you don't really need your take profit set,
right.
but like to create a limit order and make sure your stops in so that you don't fuck yourself is just annoying.
Yep, yep. Oh, I know. That much I know.
Yeah, like you'd think like if you're integrated into TradingView, like why can't you just have bracket orders? And it can't
Yeah,
be
it's like
that
it's
hard to
like
implement because if you
right, fucking Trading View paper trade, their API is perfect. Just fucking copy that. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
and like
Unless
it's
it's a limitation on trade evades end that they just can't do it for whatever
no,
reason.
it isn't because Ninja Trader um, through Tradeovate you can pay for Replicanto and
hmm
you can bracket trade.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just stupidity. It's just companies not caring. That's all it is.
No. Yeah.
And
Yep.
like I would learn how to use Tradeovate, but they don't do ATM, so it's like
Yeah, they do. But you have to do it on the trade evade.
no, but
Um,
it's it's still not.
oh, but on Top Step they don't. They
Yeah,
have a fucking rule. Yeah, that's ungodly stupid. That pissed me off. I'm like, I don't understand that. Yeah, because I use the ATMs for my cash account, and then I did it for Apex, obviously. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we can't do that. Like, what?
and all these companies just hate each other. Like the fact that Top Step has Tradeovate and but won't give you Ninja Trader with your Tradeovate is like the only reason they do that is because they don't want you to copy trade with Apex accounts.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why do you guys care? Like, if I want to go make money with 10 different companies, just let me fucking make money. Yeah, so this was easily salvageable as a trade. This is 0.5 of the previous RDR. Kind of
Yeah,
want
or even if like you were BE, you have to be willing to go back in because you saw that fair value gap on 1 minute.
well, yeah, but if I was
I just
actually
I just
trading
don't
this,
know how you handle that. Yeah,
yeah, if I
that's
was
tough.
actually trading this like personally, I would have already looked at the 1 minute. Like I was annotating and then I saw you hop on, so I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, it would have been once we made the new high. The smart play
Um,
would have been stop here for reduced risk,
yeah,
and then once we made this new high and broke the structure,
then break even
then
for
break
sure,
even.
or whatever your like turquoise line is, maybe
That's the DR,
DR.
which once it breaks up here, you wouldn't really want it to come back, so you could protect some. You could protect some. But I have noticed, so like, where was it? On. Yeah, like, look at this, man. And this isn't, like, this is just one example, but NQ fucking loves volume, bro. Broke through, came up, broke through,
Mm-hmm.
sideways, and just fucking, like,
Tanked. Yeah.
couldn't fucking break this volume up. Yeah, NQ loves the volume. Even here, like just today, broke up, tried to push down,
Support. Yeah.
rejected. As soon as it came out of this volume mode again, rejected. And then eventually it started rejecting off the one that was creating for this session.
That fair value gap that you drew in the lower volume mode, is that just like you drew it because that's the lowest volume mode below the current
Down
session?
here, yeah, this
Yeah.
was
Is that just because you drew that specifically because that's what's left of the inefficiency, like what's remaining?
yeah, and it was basically um, I drew this as the ADR was finishing. So like
Gotcha.
this came up, I saw the confirmation. I was like, okay, it could come back here. It really just went to here though. Tried to push down a bunch, but I drew that up, and then I used this one once I saw this push up. That was why I entered here. My stop was at the IDR. Man. Easy trade. Yeah, I like NQ. I couldn't trade like what I did today in NQ. I could never do in oil.
Or yes, without a shitload of contracts.
What the? Oh yeah, so that's the other reason I like NQ, right? Is the
Yeah, it's just it's a fucking money printer.
that's right. As long as you know what you're doing,
Yeah,
like it's obviously super easy to lose money as well.
right.
But
I find it funny. Like everybody's afraid of it because they're like, air quote, it moves too fast. But I'm like, if you're just trading R, like An R is an R in that regard. You know what I mean? Like, get
Yeah,
that out of
like
your head.
I would say that most people are just afraid of it because it's not even that it just moves fast. It's the dollar value is just worth like
Correct.
so much more. So it's like
Correct.
if you're not used to like money, it's I don't know.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
like me, like I can't trade ES. Like it's so like what you
I
need
like
to
how precise ES is, but I don't like how lethargic it is.
yeah. Man, why is trading me so fucking slow today? Like why is this not updating? Give me my shit. Script me. Oh, because I have it all turned off. Why do I have it all turned off?
I knew I said I was going to do this till year to date, and I don't want to do April, so I might just stop at March.
Yeah, I can't backtest anymore. I just have no drive to do it. I like
It's just like everything's profitable.
yeah, like I'm just
Unless you're checking like some crazy theory, like I think the benefit really is going to be coming from the re-engineering.
yeah, and I think I'm just at a point where it's like I know I'm profitable, and it's like I
The
don't need
tools are
anything more.
profitable.
Like what? Like
Yeah.
I'm profitable. That's all that matters.
Hmm.
Now, how do I get to 6 figures a month as fast as I can?
It's a Wednesday. Oh, it is a Wednesday. Fucking send it. Send it
Fucking
to the
send.
2.5. 2.5 target. Sure, why not? Sounds good.
So we broke the previous day RDR.
Give me an entry. Thank you. Okay. Don't stop me out. Sip. Go. Play.
If you were still in this, you would want to be trailing
Really?
tighter.
Really? You don't even get to the one?
Hmm?
I'm a fucking turd. This day barely got to 0.9. It's a fucking Wednesday. Oh,
Oh, that's so funny. Literally, this is exactly why I was saying this. Or, like, I started typing this.
rejection. 0.5 RDR. Shocker.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was like, if you're still in, you'd want to trail.
Mhm.
As I started typing that, this just
It's
fucking.
like it's so funny that like we know from models that the DR and IDR are important of the RDR, and nobody talks about 0.5. If they do, they forget. You know what I mean? But I'm like, dude, all of the targets are the 0.5, and now I'm so you have like what 2, 4, 5. You have 7 targets in an RDR session. It's gonna go somewhere.
What's really funny, though, is I think. Is there a way to. That's funny. That literally came down. No, not to the 0.6. But it literally tapped just past the 0.5, which is this wick. Big monster. Just liquidated all you
Volume
people.
mode. Yeah, volume mode.
Yeah,
Or sorry, I was talking median, but
yeah, you could have stopped below
stop.
this wick. Go for up
New
here.
highs is what, 4?
And this is what I mean. Like NQ is so predictable. Like I was literally typing that you should be trailing, and then it just did this. And it's like if I was still trying to actively trade, this somewhere in here would have been
Re-entry.
my re-entry.
Yeah, because all that's like balanced. There's nothing below that needs to be balanced. Like balanced.
No, this is already balanced. Like obviously there's stuff like way back here, but
Right.
like
And if it's way back there, you're wrong.
yeah. So funny. There she goes. Would have been up 5.5 hours already.
5R, one candle. Maybe not quite, but I don't know where the wick high
I
was made at.
I would probably just be. I would have just had like a take profit for a new high.
Hmm.
Let's move this over.
Yeah, like, are you really trying to sweat 5 more R? You get
Nope.
5R in 3 minutes?
Nope. I would take that and be like, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Less
wish
trades, higher,
like
less trades, higher quality.
yeah, that's all it was. I just sat here all night. I was just like, how do I get the quality trades? I want no losses, all wins. I like Dave's philosophy. Every day is a profitable day. Tap
Yeah, I
my
think that's
target.
another thing I'm going to start like implementing is if I end up like my first trade profitable, like, and for
Oh,
whatever reason I want to re-enter, like, I'm not giving it all back. Like, I'm willing to give like 50% of it back, but I'm not giving it all back.
yeah, you gotta lock your profits in.
Yeah, yeah. Just don't go down. Like,
Hit the extension.
if you go down early, like, fine, you do that, right? But like if you're up and then you go to at least flat for the day, like, I feel like that's a mistake by itself. Unless it's like you're only up an R, then like, okay, whatever.
I I truly believe it's possible to be profitable every day. I just think people over trade. Like, yeah, I took
Yeah.
3 trades today. Would have taken 4 or 5 now, I guess. But that's 3 trades over. Like, I sat here from. I was on it 1945.
Did we get to 0.1? No. Is this a no trade day? This looks like a no trade day. What's outside mode?
I guess. Oh, wow. I've been on for 12 hours. That's crazy.
Thursday. True. 10:30
Like,
outside
look at
mode.
this. So this is just highway. It's just fucking skyrocketing.
Yeah,
There's
right.
nothing here. There's no volume modes. There's no order blocks. There's no fair value gaps. Well, there's order blocks, but there's no fair value gaps. So it's literally just could have trailed on candle close, and you're like, okay, like what do I actually need today?
Right. Holy damn. Damn. That's a huge dip too. It's like 2 points, 3 points.
Previous IDR smashed.
Oh my
Fair
god.
value gap smashed.
What the fuck is this candle? Holy shit.
Yeah, but I called this. This
I know.
look where my
That was
original
your
trade was.
idea. Yeah, that was your idea. Damn.
But it's easy. So like the extension was 1.5 to 1.7 for the day. We hadn't hit that. There was nothing behind here to say that it should come this way, and if it comes this way, then we're gonna have a broken model. So it's like the only option is up,
Right.
or like
Is it a squeeze? No.
no, it's just
No.
we finished RDR
Yeah.
down here,
Yeah.
ADR up. Or I guess this
But
is
now
technically a
now
downside
I would
finisher.
be
Upside.
like, I know it's not broken yet, but now I would be thinking it's gonna turn around. It's
I don't think so. I think like it'll turn around to create the like box in the RDR somewhere in
oh, right,
here,
right.
but I think it's coming back up to here
Yeah.
probably.
You mean you definitely can't be biased huge short. because it's just perfect upside, perfect upside. So
Yep.
just other than the fact that you hit a DR target, like that's the only reason I'm thinking like pullback of some kind.
Man, that's so gross. Like, why can't I can't just be live right now? I'd be up like.
Why don't you take this on your cash account?
Cause it's just not big enough. Like I just don't.
Even on a micro. That
I just don't care enough. Like if I can't. Like I could put more money into my personal account, but it's like I still don't think I could put it. Like I want to put 100K in because then I can compound at a rate that like I'm like, okay, I can just trade full time. So like
yeah, right.
that's my goal with this Top Step account is basically
You're gonna treat it like a real account.
yeah, but just all the profits are just being put into my amp account.
Dumped it. Yeah.
Like like everything that I withdraw. Amp. Well, obviously I gotta pay my fucking taxes first, but same shit. Yeah, original trade. Smashed it.
Max. What?
You see this giant wick down. It's re-entry. Easy. I would have probably just had the same target. I probably would have had my target up here. And then I probably would have trailed at the DR when this double dipped up.
Whatever the top, like bottom of that, like larger gray box is.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. I don't know what it is, so.
This is a DRC.
Dude.
Yeah, I probably would have been.
Or even like a couple ticks above the high of that box because that was like your original like 5R target. Like, okay, well, whatever. I'm taking home 5R. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. I probably would have been like protected just below this wick somewhere. Actually, I probably would have just protected at the 0.5 of the RDR.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's either going to keep going up or it's going to reverse at that point. And then my target would have been the previous RDR high because that's just what you have to do. And that's one thing I like about DR is
You actually have targets.
The targets
makes sense.
Yeah, like it's not just like, oh, I think it's gonna balance 50%. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, bro, 50% of what range? So he would be like, it'd have to be.
If he got
50%.
stopped out, he's like still like, oh,
Yeah.
I called an 18R trade.
No, this
Didn't
is
get to target.
80s.
Oh no, I was talking about Nasdaq. Sorry, he also long Nasdaq at some point.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, that made more sense than.
Yeah, the long.
Because that was upside.
The long made sense.
What was his? Looking right now. Hold on. He longed from 18,206.
18 to holy fuck. Yeah, see, I shorted there. Well, not there. I shorted like up here.
Right. You shorted into long.
18,206. How the fuck do you long that?
His stop was 18,201. So maybe he did it on a 15-second chart or something. Because
Yeah.
I know he trades on like the 30, 15, and 5-second. He can.
I guess this is all clean price action. You have this fair value gap that trades through, rejects from again. Yeah, I guess I could see it. It's not what I look for, but is obviously
He
a
was targeting
fucking
3.7. He was
three
going like crazier target.
3.7, like 3.18 307.
No, 3.72 was his target.
3.72.
Way higher. Beyond your target.
Oh Jesus,
Yeah.
bro, this guy's on crack.
For value gap, maybe.
Yeah, but your target would have to be here. It'd have to be 360. 372. Yeah, he's just trying to balance like the middle of a range, which is stupid because what you define as a range is like bias.
Right.
372. I don't even know what range he'd be looking at. Whatever. This is why I don't trade ICT shit.
He's trading whatever the fuck gap theory is. So what he did is he measured a previous week gap to the current weekly gap, and he's probably targeting 0.5 of those two gaps.
Got you.
So he measures the fib, if I remember correctly, from the 0.5 of an old gap to the 0.5 of a current gap, and then puts it at 50% would be like the target.
Good for him.
Yeah. If you care, I can send you the video.
No, I don't.
It's not easy to find, but I know how to find it.
Don't care. Is that the guy that teaches, like in the academy? You like
Yeah.
have to pay for
Yeah.
him. He wasn't profitable until he learned DR.
Probably not.
That's what I'm said. I remember he said that at one point. And
I think I need to
I
go make
also
breakfast.
have noticed
soon.
that like NQ, you only want
Oh, you know what the candle was? Retail sales.
oh
News candle.
yeah,
Red folder.
this is
That's
correct.
what it was.
But you see
I'm
how
just
like news is tradable. Like
right.
this is what I mean. Like I know guys
Yeah.
that literally.
With the exception of if you bought the open of that candle, you were shitting bricks for a minute.
Oh yeah, but you can't buy the open of it.
No.
You gotta find a reasonable entry. What happened to my? Oh, the volume mode moved up. I see. Oh no, it's back here.
Are you using what setting are you using for volume on that Q 48?
Yeah.
It looks okay. I was gonna say it looks small.
Yeah, sometimes it does to me too. I'm like, maybe this one's not set to 48. Hmm?
That's what I want. It's 11 more days. What the fuck is this back test? 70R. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, well that's I'm gonna stop recording because that's it. Hopefully somebody got something out of that.